Hi there, my name is Nick Martellero and I'm from the Human-Computer Interaction Institute at Carnegie Mellon University. My research lab explores new tools and methods for supporting designers in doing their work better. Recently, I've been thinking a lot about qualitative user research methods and looking at exploring the future of remote user research. COVID-19 has had a big impact on user research practice, especially for those who really require being in the field to do their work. Most in-person research activities have slowed or stopped, and many researchers that I've spoken with or who have conducted a survey that I administered have said that their research practices have been moderately to extremely impacted. Now, we do have a lot of options for video conferencing and screen sharing that work for web, mobile, and desktop-based software applications, but user researchers who are interested in exploring really context-rich environments like the home, offices, retail spaces, or transportation are finding it much more challenging to simply switch over to doing remote work. But some professionals feel that this is a time where they can reevaluate and start to reimagine what their user research practices are and how they could be done remotely. One question that I have is if we always need to be in person to do great qualitative user research. My position on this is that remote user research is the future. This is both in our short term as we deal with COVID-19 work from home restrictions and as we move forward with people working from home more and traveling less. I think that with creative development, we can build remote user research methods that allow teams to understand the rich experiences of people's everyday lives from anywhere in the world. As an example of this, I've been doing work building systems that allow distributed research teams to interact with people over live video, through speech interaction, and to explore new interactive smart interfaces in their cars, in their homes, and over the course of multiple days. In my position statement, I discuss a number of methods that we can build upon in developing and thinking about new remote research practice. For example, well-established methods such as experience sampling and remote contextual inquiry allow for increased synchronous connection and live interaction, but can be limited due to missed moments or being hard to do outside of software-based applications. There are also an emerging set of user research methods that incorporate smart and intelligent devices as research team members. Although these are currently complex to set up today, these methods can allow for scaled data collection, for much wider views of users' context and more data, and also giving the ability to explore users' experiences over longer periods of time. So using these as a platform to build upon, I think that there's a lot of research and development we can do in developing new and better methods to support qualitative user research remotely. I believe that there are a number of opportunities for doing research, and there are a number of open questions that we will need to answer. For example, what are the most important things that user researchers attend to in person, and how can we recreate those in remote environments? Also, we need to look at how effective these remote research methods are. We need to understand how valid our data is in the context of real product and service design. We also need to be cautious of doing our work ethically. As we do more remote research, we're using more data capture and data transmission, and so we want to understand what this means for our users and how we can protect their privacy. Furthermore, enabling remote research methods can also allow for more people to join the research team, especially those who may have found it challenging to do in-field work. For example, someone in a wheelchair or with visual impairments might be able to just as easily work remotely as any other person. Finally, by reducing the amount of travel that we do to do user research, we could greatly reduce our environmental impact. So if you're interested in any of these ideas, I'd really enjoy if you reach out and let me know what you think. I'd especially like to talk with anyone who's interested in reimagining and redesigning new remote research methods for complex environments, for understanding how effective these remote researchers' methods are in practice, and for developing remote research tools that are both accessible and more sustainable. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.